Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I give all praises to
YAHAWAH,
YAHAWASHI,
YAHAWASHI,
YAHAWAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And as you can see, the title of this lesson, the prophets are an extension of the Most High's compassion. And really, we know, the Most High is calling on to his elect, because in this time, not all Israel is Israel. The Most High is not coming to deliver all of Israel, because they're not taking heed to the words of Heavenly Father YAHAWASHI. And you seeing men here on the highways and byways, you scoff at them, you look at them as just men, but the Most High sent his prophets, which are his servants, to speak unto you people, to warn you, because we're in a time of great evils, but
I got a precept for you, because you
ahead.
just spoke on it, and you can speak on this. Jeremiah chapter 26, verse 4. And thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith YAHAWASHI, if ye will not hearken to me, to walk in my law, which I have set before you, to hearken to the words of my servants, the prophets, whom I sent unto you, both rising up early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened.
Because these are not our words. You see men here gathering, and then we're out here, reading the scriptures. It's not because we're saying our own words. These are literally the words of Heavenly Father. Every word that comes out of the scriptures is His Spirit. Right. These are the words that He's left onto us, for us to take heed onto. But people are look at men as saying we're just men, natural men. Of course, we're unprofitable servants. But we are not our own. We are temples of the Most High. Right. He has put His Spirit upon us to warn you people. And whether you like how we look or not, the word is the reason, or the purpose is the message. It's not us. It's the message that's behind what the words of Heavenly Father is trying to say.
Another one for you, bro. It's the message behind what YAHAWASHI is saying, and that's right. And to back you up, all the scriptures say that we are brought with a price, man. Okay, and that we are not of our own. Yeah. What does that mean? We are brought with the blood of YAHAWASHI, man. So YAHAWASHI told us that He was going to give us the comfort in these last days, so that we can comfort one another with these words, man. So in order to understand these words, like He told the disciples, it is given unto you to know the mysteries, man. All right, so in order to understand these things, you got to be a prophet. Okay, so the prophets are here today to give comfort to who? To Israel, man. To the 1/3, to tell you what the time of trouble is at hand, but the Lord YAHAWASHI is getting ready to deliver us. He don't got all these camps of prophets from Elder Apostle Great Millstone on down, Elder Apostle Har, Man of Valor DTA out here for no reason. We just all just gonna die. It's like, fuck it, man. This our last time, but we out of here, man. Like, bro, because when you read the scriptures in the 1 Kings and 2 Kings and the 2 Chronicles, all right, the prophets, bro. I just brought out a precept on one of my last videos, man. One of the prophets, he stood up. The scriptures say the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, all right, and then he said, because you do not hearken unto the words of the Lord, these things have come unto you. And the scriptures say they consulted one against another, and then they stoned that prophet to death, man. They stoned him, man. All right, so that's going into the tongues right now, but that ain't finna happen this time, man. Okay, the prophet's finna get that reward. A part of that reward is spiritual power. A part of that reward is seeing YAHAWASHI and our salvation, man. Okay, and Slocky, good.
I was just gonna say, because we know we're in that same time again, that wicked generation. These people bear witness, that they are their forefathers, the ones that have, slain the prophets. Because they don't take heed to nothing that the Most High says. And it's not that they're taking putting hands upon us. It's because they hate YAHAWASHI. No, not that the world is. If the world hate us, it hated Him first.
That's right, brother. That's right. I got something for you. First Samuel, let me get this real quick for you. You can speak on this. All right, because like the brother said, man, the world hate us, but they don't hate us. It's the scriptures. It's the Most High that they hate, man. It's His word. Yeah, it's the word that they hate, bro. They hate correction. Our people have. That's why the Most High told Moses, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and these people shall raise up and go a-whoring after other gods.
Is that Deuteronomy? I think it was 19.
Deuteronomy, something around there, yeah. Okay. He said, thou shalt fall asleep with thy fathers, and these people shall raise up going a-whoring after gods, man. Why? Because we were stiff-necked. Jeremiah 4:22. My people are foolish, man. 2 Samuel. I'm sorry, brother.
About the countenance?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's the Spirit. You know where it's at? I'm sorry. You know, we just go, hey, this is how you gotta do, baby. You gotta just go through the Spirit. You know, let the Spirit flow. All right, let me get this while you find that.
Yeah, the outward appearance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Amos chapter 3, verse 7. It says, surely YAHAWASHI will do nothing. Right, and what does that mean? The Heavenly Father, what is it talking about? The Heavenly Father is so powerful, man. The supreme being, YAHAWASHI, you got it?
Yeah, it was 16.
All right, I'll grab it and speak on it. But the Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI, the supreme being, all right? The Most High, He to be, He exists, He is. The Heavenly Father don't have to do anything, man. All right, He has messengers. He had the scriptures tell you that in 1 Kings when He sent the lying spirit on those 400 prophets, man. When He had the council, He said, who shall go forth and be a lying spirit unto them? And it said it was counsel of the angels on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, man. One said it this, one said it that. Okay, and then the scripture say a spirit came unto the Lord and said, I will be a lying spirit unto him, man. So the Lord don't got to do nothing. The angels is His messengers, man. The angels in the spirit world and the angels here on the ground. The angels that were cast into the chains of darkness. Okay? We doing the bidding of the Lord right now, being the prophets. This is the extension of the mercy of the Lord. Okay? Amos 3 and 7, surely YAHAWASHI will do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. Okay? All right, you can speak on that, brother.
No, just, yeah, so only the mysteries is given onto His servants. You know, you can't just, you know, wake up one morning having a, you know, epiphany or so to say, you know, the Most High is automatically dealing with you. No, it's an order thing. You know, the Most High does everything decently in order. You know, speaking of the apostles on down, you know, the Most High has put the Spirit upon these men to lead us to righteousness. You know, the old paths to lead for rest for our souls. You know, so you see men are here on the highways and byways. You know, this is our job. You know, it's not just a get together thing on Saturday. We're just gonna do our thing. No, throughout the week we're studying. You know, we're putting on work. You know, this is a job. You know, and only men that the Most High put His Spirit upon, you know, can do these things. You know, just like with Jeremiah. You know, and it says how it says in the first chapter. You know, the spirit of prophet is subject to the prophet.
That's right, brother.
You know, you can't just make yourself a prophet. You know, most of us, I can speak for myself, I didn't think I was ever going to be a prophet. You know, this is not a lot that we just was, you know, thought we was going to do with our life. You know, it's just the Most High put a spirit upon us. You know, just like what Moses said, I'm slow of speech.
Yeah.
You know, Jeremiah said, you know, I'm young.
Too young.
Yeah, I'm too young. You know, Jonah. You know,
he was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah,
man.
you know. So most of, but this is just a lot that the Most High chose for us. You know, we're forced to do this. You know, this is that yoke. You know.
Jeremiah said he would not mention the Most High YAHAWASHI anymore, but he said a fire was burning inside of him, man.
Yeah.
And that was like, that's how we were, man. You know?
That's why we came out the world so quick, because of that fear.
That kind of sloppy turn that shit over, man. Shit like that. You know, just right down you.
Oh, you know, that fear, you know, we hear, you know, it's like, damn, you know, we have to do something. You know, there's something that was in us that the Most High, He literally made us do this. You know, it wasn't a choice. It was literally, you know, you do this or you're gonna die.
That's right.
Pretty much.
And that's the fear. And not everybody got that fear.
Yep, because that's what we're teaching. We're teaching the fear of the Lord.
Persuade men.
We're persuading, yes, because the Most High is terrible. As much as He is beautiful, as much as He is terrible, and that's the side of the Most High that people forget. They think He's all lollipops and handshakes. No, the Most High, He doesn't play. You know, the Most High is getting ready to do terrible, evil things. That's why I say that shall there be evil done in the city. The Most High have not done it. The Most High has done all these things. You know, so we know the terror of the Lord. That's why, we're here right now, all right? You know, it's crazy we look, we don't care. We fear the Most High.
Hey, check this out. The brother on the comment board, Joseph Tolliver, he said, He put the Spirit on me to listen to y'all with understanding. He said, you are here to wake me up.
That's because that's a gift. You know, you being able to hear these words and have, you know, it's moving you. You know, that's a gift. You know, there's things that the Most High has done to these men you see on highways and byways and the people that believe. That's a gift that the world cannot receive, the spirit of truth. You know, the spirit of truth which the world cannot receive. You know? And you being here on this comment board, you know, you watching this video, it's not an accident. Everything is perfectly executed. You know, you being here, again, is not an accident. No such thing as coincidence. You know, the creator of the heavens and earth and everything you see in existence, He doesn't make mistakes. You know, so you being here, you know, Yeah,
it's the mercy of the
Lord. It's the mercy of the Lord. Just a small example, you know, of the mercy of Yahawah. You know, because again, we're just unprofitable servants. We're just a vessel.
Reasonable, doing our reasonable service.
Exactly. The most important thing is His word. You know, don't look at us. Don't look at my hair, my beard. You know, look at this man. He got glasses. It's the word that you're here to receive, not us. You know.
I got two precepts. I'll speak on the BABAL. All right, this is Sirach 33 and 17. Consider that I labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
Yep, because it pleases the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save those who believe. You know, we can. Hey, we know it pleases the Most High for you to be here on this convoy and hear the words that He speaks. It pleases Him. You know, and it's a precious thing. You know, His elect, the Most High's elect. You know, to come back onto Him, because that's what He's here for.
That's
right.
Elect. Yeah, that's right. I got one more for you. James 1 and 21. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul.
Exactly. You know, these are the old paths that leads rest for your souls. You know, this is the word that He gave unto Jacob. You know, this is our inheritance. The Most High is our power, and these are words He spoke unto us specifically. You know, and by taking heed to His word is how He's going to take care of us. You know, that's why we're called upon His name. He says, you know, we're married unto Him. You know, meaning He put His name upon us. You know, He gave us instructions in a way of life, a way to live life, and a way to serve Him. Because everybody's a servant unto Yahawah, whether you know it or not.
That's right, bro.
All right, it's whether you bow down now or you bow down later. You know, because at the end of the day, that's what is getting ready to happen. You know, many shall bow down to the slaughter. All right, but you want to be in obedience and be on His good side. Because Most High is not coming back as a happy camper, a happy man. You know, He's come back furious. And you're getting ready to see this extension of His power. You can see stuff boiling up. You know, we're in the beginning of Psalms, like we was talking about before the beginning of the lesson. You hear every 2 seconds RT news popping up. You know, competition here, competition there. You know, and this is just what's surfacing on the news. This is stuff that they put to the public. And you know that they don't like giving stuff to the public because they don't want people to be aroused. They want people to stay asleep. Because, you know, people know we're in time of war. What are people going to be doing? You're going to be looting and going. But it's going to be a point where that's why, you know, we're going to start from Daniel's 12. You know, the worst time ever in history that we're coming into. And it's going to be in a very, very short amount of time. You know, so you know, it's hard to comprehend. You know, that's why I say we probably say in part. But, you know, we're in very, very great evil times. And it's hard, you know, to look outside. You see people driving. You know, just had a holiday, Memorial Day, whatever. You know, people barbecuing and still doing their wickedness. You know, but that says that in Second Esdras, you know, all these evils, and they shall not turn from their wickedness, you know, until it's too late. You know, if you don't want to be when it's too late, because when it's too late, you can't do nothing. Like that Drake album, if you're reading this, it's too late. If evils come upon the city and you haven't hearkened unto the Most High in His word, you have no cloak, you have no covering, you know. So the Most High, there's no exemptions, you know. There's no respect of persons when it comes to judgment. If you don't do the things He says in the law, He's going to take care of you. You know, you're going to reach a judgment. That's why He says, behold, I come quickly. I shall give a man reward according to his work. You know, so if you're what you reap is what you shall sow. You know, you have opportunity to turn away from evil ways and wicked ways, you know, and turn your life around pretty much, you know, and you have a chance of salvation. You know, what more is greater than that? You know, you can talk about, you know, a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, but what is that to a world that's going to be destroyed? You know, this world is vain. You know, people have no idea they're heading into a brick wall. You know, all these plans you have for your family, the things you thought you were going to plan in society and be somebody one day, it's not going to happen. You know, because there's a clock that man has no control over, and that's the clock of YAHAWASHI. And He has set an appointed time for this place, just like every other rulership has had its time of rulership. As well as it builds up, it's going to be brought down. And we're the end of America's rulership, so-called America. And it's prophesied in the scriptures that so-called America, which is Babylon the Great, the mystery of Babylon, which is not a mystery no more, you know, is going to fall. And that's the time we're heading into before the kingdom of heaven is established. Because that's the time we're heading to. We're heading into a paradigm shift, which is a rough transition in power, a flip, you know, where you see whoever's on top today is going to be on the bottom. Whoever's on the bottom today is going to be on the top. That's what's getting ready to happen. Because it's a balance. The Most High is a balance. You can talk about Chinese philosophy, yin and yang, what goes around comes around. Hey man, the Most High follows the same rules, okay? You know, the Most High is getting ready to establish what is right. All right, judgment is coming to the four corners of the earth.
God. That's right, brother. So through the Spirit, yeah, it's beautiful. Through the Spirit, Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. You know, the great You can speak on it anytime, bro.
Yeah, come.
Right? And at that time, Shawn Michaels stand up.
And that's talking about the archangel, Michael. You know, Mayakala. You know,
that's right.
The chief of the archangels.
Under YAHAWASHI.
You know, and this is a spiritual thing. That's why the natural man cannot receive these things. Talking about angels and UFOs. You know, people, you know, they can't receive these things. Why? Because, hey, that's why the Most High says the foolishness of the Most High, you know, is greater than, you know, the wisdom, roughly paraphrasing, wisdom of this world. You know, because the foolishness of the Most High is what's going to get us out of here. Saying, you know, UFOs and all that stuff, that's what's going to get us out of here. You know, but here we're talking about the Archangel Michael, you know, is that he's going to have to come down and intervene, you know, because how terrible the times are going to be.
That's right.
You know, but again, that's what we're here for the elect. We don't have to explain to the elect, you know, because they know perfectly. That's why it says in, 1 Thessalonians 5, you know, brethren, you know, yeah, I want to write unto you basically because you know the signs of season and, you know the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night. You know, we know that these times, we know we believe something, it's something in us that we just believe every single word that's in the scriptures. And that's the spirit, that's the Most High Yahweh. There's no other explanation besides him. You know, and this thing is about faith.
That's right.
It's impossible to please him without faith. You know, because at the time in ancient Egypt, he said, you know, it was different times now, but it didn't do anything. People were still talking shit, you know, we're in the wilderness, people, you know, murmuring and whispering, oh, we want to go back to Egypt. So that's fine. Just like today, we're in modern day Egypt, but this time you're not going to be delivered. You know, you 2/3 that was scoffing, you know, and making fun of the Lord and being ungrateful and all that stuff, you know, you're getting ready to be left behind.
That's right.
All right?
Because you're the same spirits that didn't believe in YAHAWASHI in that time.
Exactly.
In the times where he had the earth open up and swallow you jakes, man.
Yep.
Why? Because you people are unfaithful. And that's why the scriptures tell us in 2nd Ezra, let all the unfaithful die in their unfaithfulness, man.
Yeah.
All right, because we're coming into some times where a lot of you people, you're going to be losing a lot of things that you hold possessive to you, man. Your family members, your loved ones, things that you love preciously. Why? Because the Most High was not your first love, man.
Yep.
All right, YAHAWASHI is supposed to be your first love, and that's why Malachi, the 3rd chapter, says this book of remembrance was written before them, before him, for them that feared and thought upon his name. It's all about the fear of the Lord, and that's something that's what's in our spirit. That's what separates us from the whole world, man. Not even just Israel. What separates the elect from the whole nation, from the nation of Israel and the whole world, period. All these people, billions of people on the planet Earth right now as we live in all these cars, driving these people all type of way. You know what separates us from everybody, man? Is we fear that power that's out there, man. It's something out there that's moving our spirit like, hold on, dog. These words is true, bro. Something coming, bro. Something coming. All right? And what is that? That divine intervention from YAHAWASHI, that judgment, going back to like the brother said, man. Which we're reading about, man. It's going to get so bad out here, bro. The movie Purge plus Independence Day and all your World War Z's movies put together don't got shit on it.
It's just a fraction, you know, it's just what man can think with his carnal mind, the things that can really come. You know, because if he can make a movie about it, it means he can prepare about it. You know, but the times we're coming into, these people of the world have no, they have no chance. They have no chance of being able to be prepared for this time to come. Because it's so far beyond they could ever imagine.
So far beyond. Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter.
Exactly.
That's right, brother. Okay. So so far beyond what they look for. You know.
Because they saw salvation, being except for the Most High. You know.
Seeing angels.
People. Exactly. You know, stuff like this. We fully on full belief.
We can see it. We see it like right now.
That's why Apostle Gabar was talking about, you know, the elect are visionaries. You know, being able to, you know, see stuff without actually calling seeing it. You know, that, and that's just easy explanation. That's just the spirit. You know, because we're all spiritual beings. You know, but you know, the majority of this world is spiritually wicked. You know, spiritually discerned. You know, and that's why you're gonna bring out 2 Samuel the 16th chapter. You know, you look at us and say, oh, they're just niggas over there. You know, and again, that's what discernment comes into. You know, because you can look at a man. You know, what separates, you know, if we're just being carnal, what separates you from another man walking across the street? You know, you have a man has glasses, he has a garment on, hey, he's reading the Bible. You know, so what's the difference? What's the difference is the spirit that dwells in that man. You know, again, we're just vessels. You know, we're just fleshly vessels. You know, all wretched man that I am. You know, but what we're speaking is the Most High's word. You know, it's the word that should be moving you. You know, it's not the countenance. Now a man, he got a suit on. You know, he got a $1 million house. You know, none of that stuff. Okay, because the Most High chose the meek and the lowly, the humble, the poor. Okay, to confound you, so to say, you wise the world. You know, you people that are full in this world. because he knows you got to walk right on the path. That's why the Most High said, hardly shall a rich man enter into the kingdom of heaven, because you're full. You don't need to look for salvation. The Most High is crying out to those who are ready for and meet for repentance. You know, because we know, bro, we shit, man. We know we're doing the best we can. You know, we're doing it to the best of our ability. Rehearsing righteous acts. You know, trying to keep up the best we can. But we're sick. We're sick individuals. You know, and when we say sick, we're not. You know, we're not sick compared to this world. You know, but we know we need to get fixed. You know, there's something in us, but we know exactly what it is. It's just flesh.
Chains of darkness.
And Jew. You know, we're preserved with these changes in these. Cause we want to escape. We want to just fucking fly away. You know.
We're talking about down the car.
Yeah, but Most High. That's why he made us, you know, dormant. He made us, you know, small because he knows if we have power, what the hell, we ain't gonna be prophesying. You know, we're gonna be flying and doing other shit, backflips and stuff. You know,
taking over the world.
Yeah, taking over the world on our own. You know, so the Most High had to curse us. He had to bring us low. You know, he had to humble us. You know, because. You know, before glory comes, you have to be humility. You know,
before honor comes.
Yes, humility before honor. That's exactly what's going on right now. Because whether you know or not, you know, those we are those men. But you're looking at the future rulers of the new world, and that's gonna be forever. You know, we're righteous men. You know, we're kings and priests. You know, we are the future of this world, whether you know it or not. Okay, and it's not because you look at me, oh, he going. Like in high school, you know, the most likely to be successful and all that bullshit. No, it's not because it's not because of what man thinks, man. It's because of what the Most High says. You know, and He says, if we believe on His word, we shall what? We shall be rulers. You know what? We were faithful among few. We shall be rulers over many.
St. Matthew.
Exactly, because this world we made for many. You look around, everybody got it. You know, every new J's coming out, everybody got a new car, everybody got it. You know, what's so special about this kingdom? You know, there's nothing special about this place. If He can have it, why? You know that it's nothing, bro. There's nothing special about it. You know, and there's these dorks and losers and these evil, wicked, you know, adulterers and you name it. You know, pork eaters. These disgusting people. They're prospering. All right, that should shake something in your mind. Like, what the fuck? How does he got it? You know, this man. Because why? Because this world's getting over to the wicked. You know, you have to be wicked to excel in this society. Because the vibration of this world is raining wickedness. Job 9:24. You know, so that's why you have to sell out. You have to, you know, ultimately just, you know, forsake the Most High. You know, even the people that don't make it in this world, they forsake the Most High. You know, it's just because, bro, it's a sad case pretty much. You know, that's why the Most High has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Because there is no truth.
There's nothing, bro. Right, and hey, we'll keep reading on that. We'll get into that too.
It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Hey, prince. We are princes, and we're Yasha. He prince of the power. That is our inheritance. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, the state that you're in is not permanent. You know, people think we're gonna be here forever. No, bro, this is just a temporary thing. You know why? Because obviously, what we've done, we turn away from the Most High. We get punished as a nation. You know, we're at our lowest state because the Most High has punished us for our iniquities. But this is not the end game. Okay, we're not going to be here in America for 200 more years and Black Lives Matter, fighting for acceptance from this devil, bro. No, we don't belong here. This is not your rest. That's why this is the time of separating yourself. You know, you want to have no association with this wicked world when the evil comes. Because if you're attached to that man, that's why it says, though hand you in the hand,
wicked shall not go.
Bro, the Most High not all going to quit the wicked. Meaning, no, nothing. You know, the trials going on right now. All the men you see here on the highways of Bible, this is the politics. You know, hey, get your mind right. He's coming. Get your mind right. He's coming. Pretty much. You know, so when he comes, that's judgment.
Just to justify.
There's no, all right, hold up. Let me read. No, ain't none of that shit, bro. You know. The Most High is coming with flames and fuels of fire, bro. Rebuking flames.
If I may add, because the Spirit's so beautiful, like it's flowing right now. So I just want to say that, hey, through the Spirit, that's so beautiful because the shit was going out there in Puerto Rico and Venezuela. It's prophets out there in Suriname.
Oh yeah, true.
Now, if the men of the Lord out there in Suriname and what's happening over there. Bro, it's prophets in almost every state in America. That's why this place gonna get annihilated by missiles, bro. Bro, you cannot escape this word, bro. If you in Florida, you coming down to visit You're going to come across some problems on
somehow,
Sunday.
some way, you're going to hear this word, you're going to walk past the camp.
Yes.
You will hear this word whether you know it or not.
Yes.
You know, when you hear it for a beer.
Suggested videos.
Bro,
okay.
You even just you scrolling past the bitch. That's it.
That's it.
You have no cloak for your sins.
That's it, bro.
So somebody that just think of it as mercy. You know, this is mercy that you come to this truth, that you come to this video, because you can literally have a chance just like that and swipe it away, and you'll never ever get a chance again. You know, so you can't take that for granted. You know, that's why it's about endurance. You know, because we could easily be cast away from the Most High. You know, He can raise up anybody. You know, He can raise up anybody to believe. You know, that great multitude could be anybody. You know. That's why it's about making your call election sure. You know, making sure the Most High, He has to save you. You know, because you did everything to the best of your ability to get up out of here. Because that's what it's about, getting out of here. We don't want to stay here. We're not trying to be here prophesying forever. We're prophesying like tomorrow's going to be the end. Because that's what we know in the spirit. But any day now, we're almost out of here.
Kind of like the brother said. Brother Mike Oliver is talking about it in Philadelphia. That's my bro. Shalom, y'all must have been about the thought. That's my fucking bro right there, man. I love the shit out that dude, man. That's my dog right there, boy. He said, doors of repentance are closing, man.
Bro, exactly. As the days of Noah, bro. People want to take everything serious when shit's happening.
When shit hit the fan.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you better get dunked on now. Let me play defense. No, bro. Like,
but you losing by 20 already, though.
Like, bro, that's our people. They're rebellious, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen, though, people. A lot of people, you know, especially when these miracles start happening, you know, that's that great multitude getting serious, you know, because they have to see stuff happening. And that's mercy also. You know, the Most High don't have to show no signs. You know, it could just be like this, and you believe or not. That's it.
Man, bro, the Most High can raise us up right now as we speaking, bro.
Okay.
Right now, bro. The Lord, the Most High can see YAHAWASHI back right now, man. Okay, bro, the Most High can do anything, bro. But He's bound by His word, man. Okay, He has an election. He has to. His word. Scripture say His word been tried through the fire, purified 7 times, man. Every word, even a comma and a period, the Most High is not gonna leave out, man. Yeah. Okay, this is His word, man. Yeah. Don't take nor add from this, man. Everything must come to pass. And YAHAWASHI said, jot or tittle, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's the times that we are in, man. Heavy, fucking heavy times, man. And bro, our words can't express it, man. Yeah. World War III, the R5D chip, brothers waking up, the gathering of the saints. Okay, bro, it's so much. Chariot sightings blowing up. NASA just admitted they got investigations spending billions of dollars studying UFOs and taught the chairs of Israel, which is our salvation, man. Yeah. All right, every time you go on YouTube, somebody video pop up. Okay, bro, this truth, bro. Scripture say, "As with faith, it shall flourish, man." Yeah. And the truth that been have so long without fruit shall be declared. This is the time of that fruit growing, man. Okay. So what? The Most High is requiring of that cluster. Yeah. Which we're gonna get into. The Most High is gathering that cluster, man. Okay.
Yeah, hey, because fighting for this world is a losing battle, bro. Come join a winning team, bro.
Kind,
you know,
fuck this,
bro. You tripping,
yes, man. Bro. Kind, everything, bro. You just said something so beautiful through the spirit. Everything here you gonna lose, man.
Yes, man.
Everything here that you can feel and see is going to fade away. The scriptures say heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words. Don't you want to be a part of the word?
Hey, because what? You know? His word is going out right now. Are we not reading His word? Like He said, it shall not return unto me void. When His word comes out, it don't matter whether I said it or He said it. Bro, His word has went out. You know, and it's not going to return unto Him void. So all the things that are written in the scriptures, you know, concerning prophecy, you know, it's going to come to pass. That's right, bro. You know, this evil time, like brothers is stressing.
Yes.
Us looking out like goofs, crazy, you know, man, whatever you want to call us. Because why? We're coming into some crazy times, man. Like they're always in the movies. The end is near, and is there. They always, you laughing. You know, that's the prophets, bro. Because don't nobody want to listen till it's over.
The biggest I told you so coming to the planet Earth. And especially America, man. All right? The biggest I told you so is coming, man. The Most High said in 2 Ezra 15:11, He shall plague Egypt as before, man. All right? Greater plagues is coming to this place, man. All you basketball players, all right, all you get money niggas, all you, I ride or die for this shit here, nigga, I game bait. All you, man, bro, Israel getting judged, man. Yeah. Chiefly Israel getting judged. And bro, and you should be in the spirit of wanting that judgment to come. Yeah. All right, to get the fuck out of this flesh, man. This bitch is disgusting, man. Bro, this shit is just, you should desire to get the fuck out of this bitch, man. No, this bitch is through, bro. He hates doing right. You gotta fight this nigga to do right, man. Then when you do the right thing, Satan is presented, man. Did not in the scriptures in the book of Romans, Apostle Paul said, when I do good, evil is presented unto me, man.
Yeah, that's the balance.
That's right, man. Don't you want to have the power over the balance, man?
Yeah.
You know, of good and evil, man. Being a fucking power, man. You people don't. That's the problem, because Jacob's a homeborn slave, man. Yeah. You don't know what it is to rule. You princes walking the ground as servants. So that's why the prophets is here today to tell you these things, man. To remind you, man, of the mercy of YAHAWASHI, the compassion on his people. Okay? Anytime the Lord had judgment, he always sent his prophets, man. Last. That's why Scripture says he sent forth his apostles last, man. As it were appointed unto death, if we have to die for this, because we're going to be raised up first. The last shall be first. If we sent last, we're going to be raised up first, man. You can't lose with YAHAWASHI, like the brother said. Get on the winning team, man. Okay? All you got to do is repent and be honest and hold your integrity, man. And truthfully believe in YAHAWASHI. That's all. The Lord ain't asking for anything, man. All he needs is you to fear him, man. And that's all Jake lacked. Yeah. It's fear and acknowledgement. Because we're acknowledging him is the fear, man. Yeah. Okay? And all the Most High wants you to do is acknowledge that he's there, man. He exists. Yeah. You know? That everything you do, your move, your motion, everything you do. Yeah. All right? The Heavenly Father is watching and recording. That's what a father would do.
Yeah, that's why he said obedience is better than sacrifice. He wants us to come on to it.
That's right, man.
But there's be a time where, this nigga ain't get right, you got to send them boys.
Got to, man. And then the Most High gonna have mercy if you're a Jake, because you're gonna come back through those that are obedient.
You will come back
through those that's obedient, man. The one which we finna get into through the Spirit, if we can, because the Spirit, living waters, the living waters, nasty boy. All right, Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, right? Michael Allah, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was. Since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
And that just shows again the beautiful balance of the Most High. As we are heading into the most evilest time ever in history, the Most High is what? Yet again going to deliver his elect.
Always.
He always leaves a remnant. He always leaves a group of Jacob, our forefathers, Israelites, that he saves. Hence, he sends YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI name literally means he saves, he delivers. Again, that's what you're supposed to be meditating on, is getting out of here, salvation. Because again, like I was saying, the Spirit, we're in a very, very evil time. It's hard. Again, it's hard carnally to sit around and like, there ain't shit happening. We look around, people still being wicked, but like it says, in a thief, as a thief in the night. Right. So I mean, in a moment,
that's right.
In a moment, shit can change. In a snap of a finger, literally flipped.
Thanos move.
Just like that, because that's the power of the Most High. Shit's flowing, and then you just come into a cloud, and it's all dark. And before you know it, hey, it's that day. We're that day of the Lord.
The Most High showing up, man. Angels, it's a dark, bro. When the Most High come with your house, when Yahweh send YAHAWASHI and the angels, bro, that's a fucking nasty ass day, bro. That's gonna be an ugly day.
Hearts feeling for fear, bro.
Mighty man crying bitterly.
And this is just this is that holy conversation, us seeking the Lord early, because we know how powerful, and even just on a fraction of his power, just the power that we can perceive with our freaking carnal minds, the power that the Most High is coming with is you stutter sometimes when you speak of it, because you feel unworthy of the words, obviously because of speaking this wicked tongue in English, supposed to be speaking our holy tongue, but it's not, words cannot express, how evil and how there's so much. It is stuttering. It's not enough to say. Besides, hey man, a lot of shit's gonna be popping off in a very short amount of time, and the Most High is coming not happy. Right. But at the same time, he is coming happy. Why? Because his elect is getting ready to be redeemed.
That's right. That's right. A bride, the bride adorned for her husband. The bride adorned for her husband. Because Apostle Paul said, I have likened you. I'm sorry, I have made you as a chaste virgin. All right. Yeah. Okay, and then the Most High said, I have likened you unto a comely, delicate woman. Yeah. YAHAWASHI gave the parable of the 5 wise virgins, man. All right. So that's the beauty going into that happy, man. The delicacy the delicacy of the elect towards the Most High. The scripture say, grace and mercy is to his saints. He have care for his chosen, man.
Yeah, because that official marriage is when we get beamed up.
That's right, brother. And changed, because what? Back you up, Revelations 21st chapter. And I saw New Jerusalem coming down, adorned for a bride for a husband.
Yeah.
You know? And that's us being what? Being the gods on the planet Earth, being in our purest estate. That first estate, man.
Yeah.
You know, being the rulers, the 144,000, the 144, man.
Yeah.
You know, the gods on the planet Earth, man. Being brought back nigh unto the Most High by the blood of YAHAWASHI. All of us being in unity, the Most High, the elect. The Most High, YAHAWASHI, King David, the elect, man. All right, the apostles on down, man. Okay, the men in their own order. And that's what is going on, like the brother was talking about earlier, man. This is the mercy of the Lord to build up the house of David.
Yeah. So
that through the house of David, the nation of Israel is going to come back righteously through them. And that's going to be the fruit of our works, man.
Okay.
To be able to repopulate, you know, our people, man. That's going to be so beautiful, man.
Okay.
That's why the Lord said, look, I'm going to restore all them 100-fold, man.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm purging you right now. I'm trimming off the fat like a steak, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm making you well done. And how are we being well done? Through the furnace of affliction.
Yeah, so it can be made acceptable.
That's right.
You know, nice and clean, you know.
That's right.
Breathing for the Most High.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
And that's a beautiful thing to go through, man. Because if you do not go through this, then you are likened unto a bastard, man.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures say, who do not the father chastise?
Yeah.
You know? A father that chastened his son, all right, he ain't dealing with you, man. You know, this is a beautiful thing to go through the spirit of burning. I would rather go through the spirit of burning, all right, than a physical burning. Nah, fuck that. I'm going through the spiritual burning, bro. Salaki, I'm sorry. Hey, what did King David say? Better this, he said, let me fall in the hands of the Lord than the hands of man, man. All right? That's how we dealing with it. That's how the elect rocking. Okay? YAHAWASHI, nothing, man. All right? Verse 2, Daniel 12:2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
Yeah.
Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Yeah, because that's the balance, you know.
That's right.
Whether you know, the difference between a man that dies for the Lord and a man that dies for his own wicked deeds.
Right.
You know, the men of the Lord that die for the Most High, they're going to be greatly esteemed. You know, they're going to be honored. You know, but them that, because, you know, when they say they awake, meaning they coming back in the kingdom, or coming back whenever the Most High quickens them, because, you know, we know, for example, a prime example is King Marshal, you know, which through the Spirit is Malak Dawudah.
That's right, bro.
You know?
That's right.
So we know he's going to get beamed up. Why? Because we're the tabernacle of David.
Man.
You know, how are we the tabernacle of David without King David? You know, so we know by faith that he's going to be quickened.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So we know he's going to be, you know, first one to be beamed up.
And how do we know that? By what? By faith.
By faith.
By faith.
We can't get a document and go and show the lineage of King David down to, you know, King Marshal. Yeah, but we know through the Spirit, you know, that man is going to be the leader of our people.
That's right.
You know, Spirit. Under YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Because what hey, back you up, brother, it's so beautiful. The Most High said, by the sure mercies of David will he not forsaken them. And King David said, I know that thou wilt not forsaken thy servant, man. Yeah. You know, nor leave my body in hell to see corruption. Yeah. And that corruption was to be mortal man. No, King David was a prophet. He knew he was going to be raised up. He knew because of the love that the Most High had for him, because of the love he had from the Most High, that he would be raised up in his stead, that house in that time, man. Okay? Verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament.
That wisdom, you know, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Right. You know, the men you see here on the highways and byways, you have fear of the Most High. We don't have fear of men. You know, we don't care what you people think. You know, we're here for the elect to be sealed so we can get out of here. You know, the wisdom of the Most High is what's going to get you out of here. Not knowing Pythagorean theorem and all this other nonsense. What's that going to profit you in the day of evil? What is all this money in your bank account going to profit you in the day of evil?
That's right.
You know, you being able to decode and do all this other nonsense. What is that going to profit you?
Hyperinflation.
Yeah. What is that going to do for you when for the times that we're heading into? The wisdom, the wise of this world are going to be confounded.
That's right, man.
You know. So you know, you knowing that you're a Hebrew Israelite, that makes you one of the wisest men on the planet. You know, you know who you are, knowing who the power of the Most High is. You know, you are one of the most wisest men upon the face of the earth by default.
That's right.
You know, because you had the fear of the Most High. The fear of the Most High is that treasure. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the fear is what separates us from the world. You know, again, this is not a light thing to take for granted. You know, you coming upon this truth. You know, this is gold. You know, and this is what's going to eventually make you rulers of the people.
That's right.
You know, this wisdom.
That's right. Hey, brother, we got you know, head out, go see Brightburn and shit. So
we can already
no.
Get them, we'll move on.
You want me to just hit Isaiah 10? Just to get to the point.
Yeah, because I can quote these.
And
then we'll we don't
no, because we're gonna go ahead and see that every Israelite.
We'll read the last part of Daniel 12 and 3.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Slucky. I got you.
About turning many to righteousness.
That's the point.
Yeah, because that's the point of the. Yeah.
Okay. Going back to finishing off Daniel 12 and 3, it says, "And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament."
Yeah. Because that's the elect, because we know the time of visitation there shall shine.
That's right.
You know, that's talking about the elect.
And wisdom maketh a man's face
to shine. Exactly.
That's why Moses' face was shining. And anytime you in the spirit, you reading these words, you feel your pineal gland go to opening up, man. You know, you feel that spirit, you feel so zealous. You like, fuck, I need to do a lesson right now. Somebody got to get this. Zealous, wisdom, you shining, man. Hey, Yahawashi said, let your light shine. Okay, a city that's set on a hill cannot be hid, man. The Most High, Yahawashi said, "Don't no man lighteth the candle and hide it under a bushel, man." Yeah. So the light is the knowledge, okay, and we the candlestick, man. All right, and the knowledge being in the mind, in the spirit, okay. You gotta be burning in this truth, man. You gotta be burning. The Lord said, "Let your lamps be burning, man." Okay, and what does that mean? Being hot for His return. You gotta be like a woman for the Lord, man. Okay? Burning for Him to come back. Burning for the marriage, man. Yeah. Okay? You know how when you at the marriage and you hear the bum 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 bum, like then you up there, all the men standing there and shit, you know, waiting on the chick. Well, really, the chick is us, man. The woman coming, that's us.
Yeah. Okay? Because like the scriptures say, you know, the desire of the woman should be towards their husband.
That's right, man.
You know, we should be seeking everything we can to the best of our ability to make our husband, you know, which is our maker.
That's right.
The Most High.
That's right.
Please.
That's right, man. Yeah. And Yahawashi standing there, okay, and these other nations, all these people out there, just the elect coming down there in that white, because the scriptures say that they're gonna put on that clothing white linen. Yeah. In Revelations, okay. Yeah. So this is a spiritual wedding, man. Okay. You should want to be partaking in that, man. All right, you don't want to be the one that didn't get the invitation. No, you don't want to be the one that when it's time to get ready, you know women being there, they trying to hush the makeup off and shit. Yeah. Now they taking long before they get to it. The door already closed. And that's them foolish. The guards up there, the guards up there like, hey, can't nobody else get in here, man. Yeah. And you still like, wait.
And that's them angels.
That's the angels locking that door. And all this, if you have a spiritual mind, all this goes back into what the brother just said. The doors of repentance is closing, right? Yeah. Okay.
And you can see that.
Yeah, bro.
You can see that through the spirit. You can see that it's closing. You can feel the pressures. Stuff's getting a lot more tighter. You know, stuff's getting more serious. You know, turning up. Most of turning up on brothers. You know, you understand that. You know, we're getting closer and closer to that time. You know.
So finishing on verse 3, it says, "And they that turn many to righteousness, as the stars forever and ever."
Yep, and that's speaking on the apostles on down, right? You know, the Most High servants, the prophets, you know, turning us away from our evil, wicked ways onto what is our heritage, is righteousness. You know, we were made an example. We were supposed to be an example from the beginning, we were made to be an example to righteousness, really an extension of the Most High. You know, Him putting His name upon us meaning being that representation of the Most High.
Yep, on the ground, that's right,
you know,
on earth. Yep.
And, you know, like, I have written it down, but I'm going to quote it, you know, Isaiah 59, you know, yet true feeling, he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. You know, that goes to us making ourselves living sacrifices. You know, today the police got called on us, you know, like the scriptures say, we'll let us, sheep led to the slaughter. You know, we're defenseless, you know, but we know this pleases the Most High, you know. And people have a problem with us reading the scriptures because their deeds are wicked. Just like the same reason why Cain slew Abel, because Cain's deeds was righteous and Abel's deeds was righteous and
he that slippeth with the tongue but not of the heart.
Kind of exactly. You know, most I know is my intentions, you know, but we're just we're in this flesh. You know, but you know, because Abel's deeds was righteous and Cain's deeds was wicked. So what did Cain do? He wanted to slew Abel because, you know, Abel was righteous. You know, that's what happens to the people of this world. They see righteousness, and the first thing they want to do is they want to put hands on us. Yeah. You know, because they see that light that's in us, you know, because again their deeds are wicked, and that's that they're being revealed, you know, like demons. They don't want to be called out, you know, they don't want the light to shine upon them. So what they do, they get violent, you know, they want to continue on doing their wicked deeds, you know. But you know, we're departed from evil, you know. That's why we made ourselves living sacrifices, because at any moment we could be taken out, you know, the SWAT team come on and you know whatever. But we don't fear. Again, we don't fear man, because we know what the end game is. We know this place is going out with nuclear missiles. We know the Most High is coming to save them that serve Him, that fear Him, right, that reverence Him, that have faith in Him. All right, and we lost all those men, because if you look around, like brothers always talk about, who is doing this in the world? Nobody. No one.
In truth and sincerity.
In truth and sincerity, not for you know, filthy lucre, not to be seen of men, you know, because of the sincerity. Again, the title of this lesson, the prophets are extending of the Most High's compassion, extending the Most High's mercy. You know, the Most High sees this and it just pleases Him, you know, that there's no judgment here in this land. That's why He sends that intercessor to YAHAWASHI to get us out of here.
And then YAHAWASHI being a mediator between man and the Most High, that spirit is on us.
Exactly, because He said He would not leave us comfortless. He left, YAHAWASHI went and got glorified, you know, but He never left us. You know, because His words will never ever go away.
That's right.
You know, they've always been here.
Always.
You know, and that's why, you know, and that's why we're here today. You know, because we're not comfortless. If we were comfortless, we wouldn't be out there doing what we're doing. We'd be shook out our boots, man, just like the people of this world. You know, we wouldn't be out there putting our lives on the line, you know. But the Most High comforts us. He tells us, hey, go out there and do what you do, and I'll take care of you. That's all we need to hear. You know, we need every man, whether you know or not, they need comfort. That's why it says we brought out a camp. You know, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly. You know, with their hands on their loins. All those muscles don't do nothing for you. A comfort soul, that's what you're getting ready to see. Because their comfort, the people of the world are comforted by, you know, their securities. The outward appearance, you know. But you know, mainly their securities, they're safe. They can go get food at the grocery store. They can get a payday, and all these things are quote unquote guaranteed to them, not knowing that the Most High is going to come in your securities and in that day of vengeance.
That's right.
You know, He's getting ready to purge all that, the mirth, all this happy-go-lucky spirit. You know, and you can see the spirit, Isaiah 19, the spirit of Egypt shall fail. The morale of the people is losing. You know, they're you can feel, you can see them. You know, but it's going to be official when, you know, these plagues start rolling in. You know, the pestilence, you name it. You know, when they have fully no control of their lives, but they never had control in the first place.
And really, the main thing that's going to shake this place up is the R5. I'm sorry, the dollar bill.
Yeah, the dollar. Yeah, because
that's it, bro.
Yeah, because like the saying goes, money makes the world go around. Right. And if money ain't going around, the world cannot function. This world cannot function without money. You know, everything is, the foundation of this world is on greed. You know, everything's for a profit. This is the land of profit. You know, not profits. You know, land of profit. You know, where it's everybody's for gain. You know, everybody's for themselves. All right, but if there's no money, what's motivating these people? You know, what's putting food on in their stomachs? You know, what's putting a roof over their head? You know, and that's that heavy idol. You know, the Most High says you should remove all the idols of the land.
And God we trust.
That's the fucking dollar, bro. That's a heavy idol. That's a heavy demon.
That's a demon.
You know, that people literally put their lives on the line for a piece of paper. That's foolishness. You know?
What Jake say, first you get the power, all right, in the system, all right, then, you know, work your way up to the ranks on the left-hand side. Then you get the money, because with the money, the power and the money comes to control over the masses of the people.
Yeah, because money is the God of this world, the physical, you know, God of this world, you know, because the money gives you freedom. You can literally, everything has a price. People, places, you know, but it's set for the spirit, you know. A man cannot buy this gift that you have with faith, you know. And that's what's going to get you out of here. All these mansions and yachts. What the hell? It's going to turn to the dust.
That's right. You can't take that. You can't take your yacht on a chariot.
Exactly. That's why I talked about putting your treasures in heaven.
That's right.
You know, like AHBAD did it here earlier today. You know, about this. We're working for the next life. You know, things we're doing here. You know, prophesying and whatever your lot is. You know, believing. We're posting videos, reading the scriptures. You know, this is momentum onto the next life. Because this doesn't corrupt. You know, doing the work of the Most High is forever, because He's forever. You know, this world is not forever. You know, so why would you think that the things you do in this world is going to be forever? All right, that don't make no sense.
Bro. The brother Michael Ellis said that Amos 8 and 11 on down. That's right, bro. Because that's bro. I'm telling you, bro, that's coming, bro.
The famine, boy.
And a lot of people like this, like my dad. You know, my dad, you know, years ago, my dad used to say, you always reading it. He said, look, I done read the Bible back. He said, that shit, that stuff already happened. Yeah, some of it happened, but it's coming back, man. Because there's nothing new under the sun. So going back to this Amos 8:11, man. It's all these things is coming back, bro. Because America, the scriptures say that Sodom and Gomorrah was an example of those that shall live ungodly, man. America is that sinful kingdom, spiritually Sodom and Egypt, Babylon the Great, all over again, man. All these kingdoms in one. So guess what's going to happen? Everything that happened then is going to happen now, just in a modern form, man. See what I'm saying?
And what scriptures say, it would be more tolerable to be in Sodom and Gomorrah than to be in this fucking place.
Bro, it would be more tolerable. You know, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Through the spirit. We'll be all through the spirit. Hey, just like me and brother Michael Allah, man. Brother, we be chopping it up on the phone 3-4 hours, bro. You know, just in the spirit. Because that's the spirit. That's the energy you want to be in.
Imagine just being like that
every
all
day.
the time, bro.
Oh my God, bro, in the kingdom.
And on a whole nother level, bro.
Man. Yes. And everything in your possession, everything. The scripture says the earth was made for our sake.
Bro, like in Lion King, when he said to the son, everything your eyes touch is yours.
That's right.
Everything your eye touch is mine.
Yep, righteousness, man.
Bro, that's crazy, man.
Just King David, King Solomon, he said everything his eyes saw, he hold not back his heart. Just on God mode. We're gonna be 144,000 King Solomons, man. You know? We're gonna be HALAL in that day, man.
Yeah, because he said he shall come and we shall be like unto him.
Like unto him? 1 John 3.
Yeah, 1 John 3.
You know? It does not yet appear. Apostle Paul gonna be on that level. Malachi, Zephaniah, all of them gonna be on that level. Okay? All the way to the least brother, the 144,000th brother, man. Okay, which he's the greatest in the kingdom, man.
That's what you know?
You know, so hey, you can't lose. Get on the winning team. That's another video we gotta do, Lord's will. Get on the winning team, but let's go ahead and get up out of here, man.
Quote 2 Chronicles 36, you know, because of the Most High's compassion, he sent forth his servants, the prophets, you know, but what happens is the people misuse, they mock the prophets and laughing, you know, but it's really, you're doing this to the Most High. He's extending his hand out to you, probably was the first chapter, you know, but you slap it away. All right, so the Most High is what? Like it says in what the next verse, 36 and 16, to the wrath come, then you want to get right. Like the days of Noah, they were eating, drinking, laughing, water, whatever, and then they want to be all serious when it starts raining. And then people want to be all serious at this time when it starts
flood
when fire,
when Esau come in.
Yes, exactly.
No,
Esau.
Oh, bro, when Esau showed them horns, bro,
because he's gonna have full go mode, bro. And again,
the spirit gonna be on him, slacking.
Because he's the sword.
Yeah, he's a sword.
Because judgment shall first begin at the house of Israel. Exactly.
House of the Most High.
You know, so that's why it's so important to separate yourself. Because again, you don't want to be associated with the people of this world. All right, because if you're stuck here, you'll be left here. All right, you want to get out of here. All right, but
Kanye, the brother said that people shall be willing. The brother Joseph Tolliver. And we have more time, man. We'll grab all these precepts, man. Shit, man. But we gotta go see this movie Brightburn, man. Shit, it's an order in the spirit. We gotta go see this shit, man.
That's that.
Hey, spirit might hop on us and do a lesson in that, Lord will. You know, but brother say that people shall be willing in the day of thy power. That's right. Because right now we already have look, man. We already have spiritual power, man.
Because we know the perfect will of the Most High. That's power. Knowing the will of the Creator. How is that? That's power. You know, knowing His intentions. We know He wants to destroy so-called America. That's power. You know, being a prophet, because everybody in their own sense is a prophet. You know the future. You know, you're foretelling. You know the things that are going to come. That's power. You know, people dream for stuff like that. You have the palm readers, the crystal ball readers, all that shit. You know, they don't have nothing near to the power that you have because it's in righteousness. You know, so again, it's a gift. But we're going to close out.
Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, all right, the remnant, another word for remnant, when you go into the etymology of the word remnant, it means remainder, all right? Another word for remnant is elect.
The elect,
all right?
The election.
That's right, brother. And such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
Yep, the damn devil.
Yep.
So-called white man Esau, Edom.
Kind of the burden of being under his yoke.
Yep.
All right, the yoke is what? Being under these laws, his system, his whole government.
Yep.
All right, his philosophies.
Yep.
All right, his democracy.
Yep.
Okay, and everything the so-called white man pushes, the whole idolatry.
Yep, all that shit.
Shit, like worshiping the fuck, bro. Our people worship the so-called white man, bro. You cannot tell a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian that so-called white man is a devil.
Yeah.
And we brought this out at camp when the prophet seen this, when they seen Esau and his delicacy, just on horses. It was like, oh my God, the fuck going on, man? The prophets were like, yo, what the? How did we get this low?
Yeah.
You people don't know who you are, man. We are the princes of the power, man. We the Most High's chosen people, man. And you a bum eating rats at a Chinese restaurant, man. Okay? Eating dog, man. You people don't even know it. You people eating human food out here, man, at McDonald's, man. Yeah. Okay? All right? Your woman cheating on you, ready to leave you. If the next nigga got more money than you, she's gone, man. Abortion is at a high rate, okay? The water and the air we breathe and drink is, bro, everything around us is fucked up, man. Yeah. All right? You should be vexed being a Hebrew Israelite, but what are our people in mirth, man? Okay? You people are comfortable being a slave. Well, guess what? The Most High getting ready to withdraw that hand back, man. And that's the prophets. Yeah. Okay? That's the prophets, man. Yeah. The Most High getting ready to put his hand in his bosom. Yeah. All right? And you asked out after that, man. Because, bro, ain't going to be no more trying to come up to us and ask questions, bro. It's going to be, bro, I'm trying to make it, bro. Okay, I'm trying to see how shy, bro. I'm doing the work so I can make it, bro. I'm not doing this so a nigga could come up to me and ask me what the fuck going on, his pants off his ass, man. Okay. A lot of shit finna happen, man, that's gonna bug you people out, man. All right? It's we say this shit a lot, but bro, movies is not gonna top this day, man. This shit finna get bad, bro. Bad, bro. And you gonna need the spirit. I'm gonna need the spirit on me in this time, bro. Okay. This shit finna get real out here, man. Okay? Scripture say 1,000. You don't even know how it is for 10 people, a body to be right next to you, man. 1,000 bodies on you. 10,000 bodies around you, smelling stink carcasses, man. Bro, this bitch like, moving. Pow, pow, you get pow, pow, oh, all you hear is crazy shit going on. Bitch getting raped, she getting dug in, guts getting thrust. Okay? I already, with the child put to death right there on the ground. Okay? Grandma laid out, she already had arthritis. Okay? Losing her fucking mind, they put her ass to death. It's gonna be some shit out here, and it's gonna get real, man. Okay? Slock it out there, spirit just intervene nasty. You know how I be. Isaiah chapter 10, finishing off verse 20. YAHAWASHI, the Holy One of Israel, in truth, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob.
Yeah, because that time will come when the true worshipers of the Most High shall worship the Most High Spirit and truth.
That's right.
That's the men and women you see here on throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, we became what's the word? We are
reborn.
No, not newborn.
Converted.
Not converted. It'll come to me, but
we've been renewed.
No, I'm just saying, like we're pretty much in like astonishment. Like we're out of this world, pretty much.
Okay,
you know.
Okay. Yeah. Spectacle.
Spectacle. That's what it is. The water. You know, we become a spectacle. Yeah. You know, because what is this? You know, like they said in the old time, we're just strange religion. Mm-hmm. You know, you guys follow. You know, but it's not religion. This is our heritage. That it's so strange to us because we've been so far removed from it. You know, we've been oppressed of our own heritage. We've been given these Bibles and Proverbs, going to the curses, but this is who exactly we are, and that's why it feels so right. You know, because it's true.
Come unto the mighty power, for though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, they going back to the prophets being that extension of the Most High's mercy. Out of the sands of the sea, that's a spectacle, man. You know, that's an astonishment, like you said. You know, this is a very astonishing thing for people to be like, damn, like who the fuck these niggas think they are? You know, like to be out here ain't got no degrees. Go get a fucking job. You know, you people don't even know what the fuck we going through just to be out here on the corners, man. Okay? But like I always say, brothers got better jobs than a lot of you people, man.
And what was it in Shrek Alexander.
Oh yeah.
He was saying, because these same people you rock and scorn, these are going to be the new rulers of the earth.
Yeah. He said next time you try to pick, bro. He said next Arthur was his name.
Arthur.
He said next time you pick on somebody because of this and because of that, he said think about that person being a ruler over you, man. And they don't even know what the fuck going on, bro. This is what happening right now. When we get beat, you're gonna be through. The face gonna be on you like.
And we're gonna remember every single one of you people. The Most High gonna put a spirit on his men to remember all you little scoffers that if you made it at that time.
And I don't want to put a nigga like that to death. I was gonna get beamed up and be looking from that sea of glass at that nuke, like damn, with that eagle vision.
Yeah.
While you looking up, like what the fuck? And I'm like, damn, dog.
Yeah, Hawks playing and bro, we gonna be. Oh my god.
It's finna get nasty out here, bro. All right, and you people gonna remember that don't have no faith in YAHAWASHI. So you gonna remember this day, man. All right, it says, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness, man. Yeah. All right. So,
that's just the promise. You know, the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and basically the standard of this world is gonna be righteousness. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be flipped to where it should be
immortality.
Exactly where the world was intentionally made to be. That's right. You know, it's supposed to be ran in righteousness. Right. You know, because of men sought out many inventions. You know, we fell away and to the state that we're in now. But the Most High is getting ready to establish righteousness as the standard of the earth. And that's what our hope is. Because we know when this day comes, it shall. That's the kingdom of heaven coming. And again going into that remnant, that's the first fruits of the kingdom. And that's why it's all about the elect. All right, because if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh would be saved. So if it wasn't for the elect's sake, this whole earth would be consumed. Mm-hmm.
Just like Noah. Noah was the elect in that time.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
As in the days of Noah.
Yeah, because pretty much we are the righteous of this generation. We are the righteous of this generation. You look at the world around you. These people aren't seeking the Most High. They are far gone. Like it says, they are revolted and they are gone. But just like in the times of Noah, we are Lord's will. We're found righteous in this generation because we're in the most wickedest generation ever in history. That's why this judgment is going to come. It's going to be very, very bad. But pretty much, the point of this lesson was, the men you see here on the highways and byways, we're not here for, obviously we're here to save ourselves. Lord's will. That's why making your condemnation sure. But again, this is the extension of the compassion of the Most High, of His mercy. Calling upon you people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, to come back onto Him. So we don't have to destroy you, pretty much. Come enter down to thy chambers, and you want to be safe. Everybody wants to be safe. Everybody wants to be, out of trouble, to an extent, But that Most High is giving you the opportunity, but people take advantage. But at the end of the day, we don't care. That's why we had Signals 9 and 22. We don't care about, the Most High told us not to worry about the multitude that was born in vain. We know they're going to perish. That's right. And that's why it's about inquiring, how the godly, righteous shall be saved. The godly shall be saved. Asking, what I gotta do to be one of those men? How they're only the elect's gonna be saved. A question you should ask is, what are they doing to get saved? I need to do exactly what they're doing so I can be one of those. That's the time we're in now. To get your mind right. That set liberty is not time to do what the hell you want to do. It's to get right with the Most High and repent. And call onto Him. So while He is near, because it's coming to a time where He's about to lights out this place. That's right. You don't want to be caught out there, naked, pretty much.
Yeah, and YAHAWASHI said that, back you up. You don't want to be caught out naked. YAHAWASHI said that in Revelations, the 16th chapter. Okay? He said, blessed is he that keepeth his garments, man. It's not a physical garment, it's the law, the spiritual laws that YAHAWASHI gave us. YAHAWASHI gave us laws too. He said, if a man keep my sayings, then the Most High, he shall know that the Most High, YAHAWASHI love him. Okay. So that's that spiritual garment. Then he said, unless he walk naked, man. Okay? Naked is what? Not having a spirit. Okay? Naked is out there without understanding.
No heads.
No heads.
Demons can hop on you. You're subject to whatever.
Spirits, the vengeance is the created spirits out here. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. It's gonna get ugly when the Most High shut this door. That flood is gonna be these spirits, Esau and these troops, all these animals. All right, man. The 4 sore plagues is the noisome beast, the famine, the pestilence, and the sword, man. Those are the 4 sore plagues of the Most High, man. Yeah. Okay, that's a plague, man. Noisome beast.
Yeah, you want to be safe from that.
Yes, man.
You know, we're just speaking these things. What more living those things? You don't want to be calling that stuff. I know for myself. I know for this brother, you don't want to be in that shit. I know for you, those where you listening, you don't want to be called that either. So, you know, whatever it takes, man, to be safe, that's what we're doing. You know, again, making our calling election sure. Please the Most High, the one that has made us, you know, giving us opportunity. You know, but if you got anything?
No, brother, it goes up. Go ahead.
Hey, but Lord's when it's edifying, and as always, want to give all praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. You know, whole collective Israel. That's what we're here for, all right?
That's right, brother.
But shalom.
Shalom.